Hi everybody, Rochelle here from Quebec CICHLIDS, your local fish store in Terrebonne, Quebec, right outside of Montreal. Today, I will take you on a tour of one of my aquarium systems. So you probably noticed my new filming location. This is going to be my studio. Now we're sort of in the in-between phase. As you notice the beautiful pea soup color behind me, I'm going to be painting very soon, so bear with me. It took me all day yesterday. I moved all the furniture from the room to set myself up a nice office and filming studio. This way I will be able to make a lot more videos, a lot easier, and I won't have all that background sound that was driving me insane. So now let's try this new thing, see how it goes. In my first fish store extreme makeover, we were taking down one of our systems and I didn't think about it at the time, so I didn't show you how it was done. I just showed you me destroying everything. So in this video, I really wanted to show you how it was made before, or how 2 of the 3 systems that are still up are made at the moment. All attached together are 2 125-gallon tanks, 2 90-gallon tanks, a bunch of 20-ish gallon aquariums, and a giant 125-gallon sump. All of the aquariums in this system are drilled. So the big aquariums have a 2-inch bulkhead and the smaller aquariums have a 1-inch bulkhead. These holes are attached to an elbow that is used as the overflow for these aquariums. This is where the aquarium water falls into the sump. In my sump, there is a Aquascape AquaSurge 3,000 gallon per hour pump. I also have a mag drive pump for my smaller aquariums. My AquaSurge will pump the water into the main filter, which is actually a pool filter filled with K2. And that is where all the bacteria is going to be. Every single aquarium in this system has its own filter. The big ones have AquaClear 110 filters and the smaller aquariums have sponge filters. These filters are really just a safety precaution because most of my bacteria comes from the pool filter. Once the water comes out of the filter, just simple plumbing brings it right back up and separates it. We have valves everywhere to regulate the pressure and it goes right back into the aquarium. To attach my AquaSurge to the plumbing, and I have a little story about this, I use a metal ring. Now, this might seem silly and you're figuring, metal and water, really? That doesn't seem very safe. Frankly, do not use the plastic ones. A week after we had bought this pump, we were so happy to have it. It is a powerful pump. We had put a plastic ring, 2 little fishies plastic rings, which are good, we use them everywhere. But yeah, this is 3,000 gallons an hour. So one morning we came in and had 100 gallons of water on the floor everywhere. Our floor was very clean that week. Basically, the power had just severed the plastic ring and the water was so powerful that it just shot up and out of the aquarium. So it went all over the floor. The pump was just running dry, but it did not break. It's been years since this happened and my pump is still rolling, so knock on wood. The moral of the story is that a metal ring might seem counterintuitive when you're dealing with aquariums, but don't be an idiot. Don't use the plastic rings on 3,000 gallon per hour pumps. For temperature control, we use an STC 1000 that is plugged to a bunch of water heaters that we have. We use these only as a matter of control and as a precaution, because this is actually not what heats my aquariums. We found out that it costs a lot less for us to heat the whole room rather than to heat each and every individual aquarium with water heaters. Just that our cost in electricity was a lot lower. All of our stands in the store are industrial racking. So once these babies are leveled, they are solid. Since these are a lot larger than the aquarium, we use balcony wooden planks, which are water resistant, and we also solidify them with 2x4s underneath. Our aquariums never sort of go down in the center. It's always straight. It's super solid. Now you understand how the water goes all around in the system, basically making it a lot easier for water changes. 5 years ago, we decided to convert the system to a drip system to make automatic perpetual water changes. Before, what we would do, we would empty the aquariums, but only through the bottom one, and that is why the sump is so big. It's that we could reduce the 100 gallons and then just add new water in there, and it would be like doing one water change instead of 10. This worked for a time, but eventually the store just started getting bigger. Ben and I were in it at full time. We're working a lot more on other projects. We didn't have time for so many water changes, and well, we wanted to cut costs also. So what we did is we invested in a drip system. There are 2 gallons of water that go in per hour, making water changes. To maintain the water parameters for the African cichlids, it's pretty simple. Once or twice a week, we test our water. We don't have anything automatic. We just do it by hand. We test the water, see the GH and the pH and the KH, and we just add CICHLIDS cichlid salt and CICHLIDS Malawi Victoria buffer in case of need. There's always a need. So that's how we maintain the water parameters. So how does our drip system work? Well, let me show you. First of all, the water comes out from the tap and passes through a carbon cartridge. After that, the water goes into our plumbing system, which goes to our sinks and to our aquariums. So our aquariums are plugged onto this. The water will then pass through a pressure regulator. Now we set this at 18 psi. At 18 psi, the water that comes out is 1 gallon per outlet. In this aquarium system, we have 2 outlets, so 2 gallons per hour that come out. This means that there's always new water going into my aquarium. But now the new water is coming in and it goes out through our overflow. Simple as that. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in and joining me in my new studio in the making. So I hope you like this, but not too much, because in the coming months, everything is going down. And we are going to continue the Fish Store Extreme Makeover. In the video description, there are links of everything that I use to set up my aquarium system. Hopefully that will be able to help you in your project. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's new content being added every week. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and I have a great website where you can shop online and see all my fish I ship throughout Canada. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!